And welcome back, everybody. What happened to round two? Rounds, they're a coin flip. Flip the coin, one win, won it. It's actually not true.
It was Travis won it.
Yes.
Yeah. What a legend. Alright. Let's just get this involved. Obviously, we're just going to stumble into this. It's a forced fight for Ignis Serpens, and Nickelback is in it pretty decisively. Deco with the spray, moonwalk brought down very low, and starts getting a little bit dangerous for the side of one win. But in actual fact, that incendiary is perfect for Boomich. Well timed, it's forced them all the way back towards B.
I'm amazed they actually managed to get out of there. I think there was a CT smoke put down to kind of help them fight on site, and that actually gave them passage out. Has kept Boomich over here, but it's just next time lurking. Ishawage got more moonwork on, basically no HP, and will make it 0 HP now. Boomich also removes next time, so it's on to Olimp now in 1 versus 3. He's worried about every angle, but that's one he has to not worry about now. Can plant that bomb, goes to the safe plant, avoiding Deco, who he knows might have crept through the cave. Manages to dodge that HG, and hearing Boomich coming on through, that's a nice shot. Now Deco's in the clutch, the 1v1 between the two, and well, what a clutch to kick things off and to get the first round of Ignis Serpens.
Yeah, insane from Olymp. Just right when they needed him, he steps up. I think what's interesting as well, though, is the fact that we've also got Turtle playing.
Yes.
If people are a little bit unfamiliar, Turtle is the coach for Ignis Serpens. Casey, seemingly not in the server, and he's the highest rated player for this team. He's so consistent, and that is a big loss to Ignis Serpens.
Yeah, and I think we're having a bit of a look. This is the first official for Turtle as a player on ESL TV, so hopefully he's cracking on face it. Forced back from 1 win, they know how close that one came, and they're probably kicking themselves a little bit for giving over that 1v3. Not a position where you want to be doing that, considering how important these early rounds are and winning out these force by back and forths. Boomich creeping on down with CZ in hand. Moonwalk is holding on the other side, and Boomich is the only one on this side of the map. They've gone for this double donut setup with Travis playing on A side itself as well. So it does look like they're more interested in stacking that side of the map. Boomich will get a bit of information, and he can fall on back and hopefully try and funnel them into the setup.
Yeah, smart out Boomich. Just reposition him, but in actual fact, I think Serpens wants to head towards this B bomb site. Looks like Olimp's thinking about clearing, and he'd be wise to. Boomich still nails him in the head though, 4 on 4. And now one win, just try and reset, regroup and pull all their pieces back in towards middle. Turtle's so worried about this because of the immense control that SNX has got out towards A. Players spotted, but one win has still got them in a little bit of a vice.
Yeah, Travis going down, that's kind of key. That gives them so much space to move. Deco might get one on Turtle. The 3v3 is difficult on the retake here for the CTs. There's no kit in play. So one piece of utility expended as they have to fight their way into this one. Just 2 pistols in the mix alongside that collected Galil. It's going to be difficult, but they do want to give it a look in. Next time is tucked in the corner, not uncommon position. He swings out and wins out that fight. And off the back of that, Forrest and Nickelback just want to hold on to what they've got so they can take it into the next round.
Next time is his journey to Ignis Serpens is probably one of the funniest and amazing ones. He's joined from YOLO Gang 420 to be on this team.
Yeah, you know, I've heard good things about YOLO Gang 420.
Yeah.
I believe I've seen them. Actually, this is not. I'm not making a joke here. This isn't a bit. They've done some deep runs in open qualifiers for various big events. You know, I think if you're a fan of Counter-Strike and you really get into the deep lore, you're probably quite familiar with YOLO Gang 420.
Yeah, that team has had a number of upsets on teams in open qualifiers, taking some big names. So it's cool that he's getting this opportunity. Also, just a phenomenal team that he came from. This one, it's just going to be an equal out of 1 win, so you hope, if you're a fan of 1 win, that they get the rifles involved. Forrester boosted up with the 5-7, trying to cause a little bit of chaos. if Turtle wants to walk on through in towards A, but Olymp does deal with Travis and Boomich, and that makes things a hell of a lot easier for Ignis Serpens.
Yeah, shouldn't be too many difficulties here. Forrester will get that kill on Turtle, so he can get himself a Galil, but with the bombs implanted, this round is absolutely assured. Forrester will maybe just hold on to that. Deco can maybe have a little bit of a look around, see if he can get something. At the moment, he's just playing a tucked-in corner in case someone walks around it, but the perfect start for Ignis Serpens after winning back on that force buy. That was after losing to the ace from Travis in the opening pistol. Deco's just going to throw himself into it, see if he can get anything done. Forrester might be able to catch something here on these jiggles, but get past him. Does find the one kill, but traded immediately. That's a very peculiar name, the kill feed itself. I think it'll be very difficult to pronounce.
It's okay, because now we know it's there. Every time we see it, it's Olymp.
6XDXP9.
Olymp. This is what one would have been waiting for. The buy is actually just not the best when it comes to utility, and the fact that Boomich is on a FAMAS. No AWP on Deco, finances don't really accommodate that, but you've got an AUG on Forrester. And one would love enforcing an AUG.
Check out his pace though.
Yeah, might just change the pace on them, but that's where Forrester can strike. Nickelback's being supported actually by Ignis Serpens, his own flashbangs, and this is an absolute clean-up. Only one casualty so far, although next time he's trying to do a little bit more damage. Deco ends his reign of terror, and that's one win being a lot more successful now the guns come out.
What a sick round from Forrester with the AUG. Obviously, because it's a fast play, they don't throw the execute smokes out. You'll often see all those thrown from that kind of corner on the mini-map that sticks out on the left-hand side. You can pile them all up and do the full execute there. I don't know if it's possible to throw like an on-the-fly out-of-spawn one towards CT. I know you can throw it for Donut. I'm not sure if I've seen a variation for CT, but regardless, it gives him that space with the AUG. And at that range, the AUG is always going to be the superior weapon. Bit of a brawl in mid. Nickelback's playing around these smokes. Using this one off the tees, which clearly missed the mark to his own advantage, but we're just going to go down early. Nickelback gets a little bit of contact, but then falls on back. Flash through to set up his teammate who's in Red House, but at the very least they're keeping Ignis Serpens at bay, who have been very clear in the opening rounds they want to fight in towards mid, but this time around they're denied anything.
Yeah, this is a very kind of expected playstyle of Ignis Serpens. You're going to get a lot of explosive plays coming out of them. And then in the mid-round, it often tends to lead a lot of fakes and potentially some contact pieces thrown in. This is what's going on right now. You've got fake over the top, and then they're going to contact in towards A. A well-timed molly from Nickelback really impedes the progress of Ignis Serpens. It's even got Deco that can take the first contact. Moonwalk wanted to find Travis, but he gets overwhelmed.
And Nickelback has to do everything here, though. He's the sole defender. And Olymp is peering over, trying to spot him. Has to be careful with the gun barrel. And oh, it doesn't matter. Nickelback drops 2 on a dime, looking for the third, and he does it all. Completely on lock. Next time, well, he's going to have to be saving his AK for next time, because there is nothing for him to do here.
That's so impressive. Nickelback is an unbelievable anchor player as well as just being an IGL. He always puts himself in the most uncomfortable positions to give his team as much space as possible to kind of find success and be a little bit more free on the map. That's why I really like him as an IGL, especially in his time in Entropic. He really let his pieces shine, and he knew how to put them in the right places where they could always be in contact with teammates. And it's very selfless, but it's for the benefit of the whole team, and it really comes into effect there. It's nice when he gets a little highlight reel moment.
Yeah, that's a really tough position, right? He was getting spammed down already. You can see Olymp over the top. I'm not sure if he just spotted a gun barrel or what, was trying to flush him out with some spray through, but he just swings and catches both in a position where you'd expect him to maybe get one at most, and that would have been game on for Ignis Serpens. But this time around, just that saved AK. Everyone else is opting to keep cash as it was. Olymp does get the Tech 9. We've seen that a little bit here as the Tech 9 no armor was for yesterday as well. Coming into fashion. Can be a very potent headshot weapon. You can get up in there. And well, the B side is a good place to get up in.
It's quite dangerous though, because there's 3 players for 1 win. All on this side of the map. The gap is in towards middle and donut, but Nickelback is holding yet again. Ignis Serpens wants to try and push this issue. Loving this, it's just a jiggle. And as soon as you see contact, you drop smoke straight into the face. And there's no easy passage through. You've got to go straight through the smoke to deal with Nickelback. Spam will eventually hurt him to the point of no return, but Deco and as well as Forrester are here to kind of just mob the pieces, Boomich in the back lines, but Olymp nails him.
Yeah, and he's found Travis as well. How's this happened? This is just the pistols. It was only one player with armor, and I mean, he's dead. But suddenly we've got a round in our hands. A 2v3 full 1 win, and SNX's position could be the absolute unraveling. Deco is clearing on through, needs to find this, and he does. That makes it a lot more easier for these remaining players. There's a kit there and who wants to grab it. I'm sure that's being communicated across. Forrester isn't holding on to one at the moment, and in fact, Deco doesn't pick that up. So that's something to just keep in the back of your minds as they go into this retake. If that had been a HE, it would have been perfect, but it's just the flames. Keeps Olymp at bay. So let's come on forward. Time is ticking down, and as mentioned, that is going to be an issue here. Forrester coming on through, okay, it's all on Olymp, and he is taken down. The lack of armor, and those shots had to be instant headshots, and unfortunately it wasn't to be for Ignis Serpens, but a very close round out of nothing, essentially.
Exactly, it's just the one saved AK from next time, and there's so much work that's been done by Ignis Serpens. One winner really trying to force the issue. When Nickelback deploys that smoke, he goes, okay guys, it's going to be a donut to A play. There's 2 defenders already on the bomb site, and then there's 2 players flanking. Olymp finds both, and that creates so much more room to play with if you're Ignis Serpens. The issue was the fact that SNX fell in towards Red House. That was the crucial kill that completely put the round out of control for the T side.
Well, bomb plant and the damage done. Setting this up for a nice round here. They want an XQB out the gate, and that's a good read. It's just Boomich here at the moment. A slow start, but not to this round. A massive double kill. Can't quite get the third, but he's done enough on that hold, surely. Forrester deals with 1, and both remaining Ts are incredibly low. SNX is going to try and plant, but is denied. Deco is spamming through, catches him on that lineup. Turtle, he's a little bit removed from everyone at the moment. Getting past Travis will prove a little bit too much. So 1 win, get on to their 5th.
Yeah, this is going to be an awkward buy as well. For the T side, they're just going to have Tech 9s, a couple of pieces of utility here and there. And for 1 win, it's this period of the game that's going to be the most difficult. You're going to be dealing with a variety of buys, and you need to be winning these in a clean manner. You see the economy is starting to build up, the rounds are beginning to be established for this CT side, but it's about maintaining the control of the game. Because as soon as it descends into a lot of chaos, that's where Ignis Serpens is going to thrive. Insane utility combination from both Nickelback and Forrester, but Moonwalk delivers a drive-by onto Boomich.
That should be able to deal with him here easily enough, although it does cost him a dink, so it's pretty painful, but not as painful as a double HG. That's pretty cool to get a double kill that way. One of the more satisfying things you can do in Counter-Strike, I'd say, is, I mean, a HE kill generally, but definitely the double dunk up on the list.
Ali dupe. Yeah, it wasn't as good as it sounded in my head. Anyway, SNX Turtle potentially looking for a bomb plant. Oh, nice shot, but Forrester instantly trades. And the good work has just been undone. It's only the back 10, and he gets absolutely decimated by that org. So as expected, 1 win, pick up a by-the-book round.
Yeah, the org's pretty cool. Particularly those close-range angles, ironically enough, just because you've got such a high arm penetration and you get the instant headshot on armored opponents.
Yes.
It's pretty nifty. It's always funny to me that the org and the A1S are the better close-range weapons than the M4A4. because it feels just counterintuitive to me. But speed again towards B. Boomage put up a lot last time, and well, he's caught completely with his pants down. They're around his ankles, and he falls over head first, but Nickelback's come back through for one. This time trades him immediately, so keeps them an advantage here for Ignis Serpens. They are here quickly on this retake. Forrester is accompanied by Travis as they creep up the ramp over the top of the Molotovs. They're getting ahead of them, but they're being barraged by utility. Very difficult to find their way through here. Another smoke deployed, and Forrester does get ahead of it, but it's an awkward angle. Big sense further, he's spray screened, and that's to his detriment. All now on to Travis in the 1 versus 2. No, so one is, but the second in SNX is there to put him down.
Yeah, nice round out of Ignis Serpens. They keep going for this faster B play, and it hasn't worked out a number of times, but this time, Boomich caught fumbling in his pockets, and that allows the opportunity and the space to be created. What's enjoyable there to watch from the T side is they're taking space beyond the bomb site. It's not just within the extremities and the confinements of the C4 area itself. It's beyond into CT, it's in towards cave, and it means that the flanks are pretty redundant. They cover that with smokes, so much utility.
This time around, they're focused on the other side of the map. Already fighting in towards mid, they've been able to get control. Their smoke lands this time up towards Red House, so they are able to poke on through. Even going to be throwing out a deep smoke to cut off rotations, which is actually pretty useless given the position of the CTs currently. Decker is in Red House and has Boomage not far behind him. But the big step up here is going to have to be Nickelback. Forrest is by his side and gets that first kill on the entries. Nickelback absolutely domed, as is Boomage, as is Forrester. And at least Deco comes through for one. SNX is low, and well, Deco finds another, putting it back into the 2-on-2. And with SNX low, this is now a lot more doable for one win. Travis is slipping through the temples. Deco providing a lot of distraction with that spam coming through. He's definitely going to be aware of this, and he loses out the fight. Olymp takes him down, so it has to be Deco to find two more on top of the two that he's already found. Saw one going back to Temple in that kill feed, and what a shot from SNX. Sharp as you like it to get their fifth.
That's unreal. That's low HP for Ignis Serpens, but they play that afterplant really well. The fact that they try and fake out the death cam with the player retreating back in towards Donut, but in essence they just root together. They have one player tucked behind the default boxes that can just swing up at any moment like a jack-in-the-box. It's all by design, it's the bait and switch, and they're playing the advantages there. Because low HP, you've got to just kind of produce something that's going to be unexpected, and that definitely was. One win caught blindsided. In fact, they're just going to be reduced to pistols.
Yeah, Forrester's got a bit of armor, and has been able to find a kill. Deco gets one as well. So they've already done a fair bit of work. Nickelback is here. Oh, he's definitely been spotted there. Flames get allowed to his feet. Oh, maybe he wasn't, because they did not seem aware. They do manage to deal with him. That Deagle is doing work from Deco. Is traded out, and it leaves it on to Forrester. Recovered AK in hand. He's through the flames forward. I like this. Oh, he just found that he would have had a guaranteed kill. Instead, Moonwalk gets away with 10 HP. Unlikely the round. Forrester is getting his skates on. He's moving out of there in towards Red House. You might give it a quick glance in here, but without a kit, there's very little incentive to try and go for this. Getting a little curious, but nobody here in Temple. Time is quickly getting out of hand. Going to be ticking on down. Wonder how long he sticks around here. Looking for an exit. Has to be careful with that bomb radius. He could be in serious trouble.
He's good. Insane round. Yet again. I mean, it's just... It's limited money for one win, so you always expect Ignis Serpens to keep the scoreline even in this situation. But what's interesting is just the fact they keep applying the same amount of pace. Game plan's still very much the same. It doesn't change no matter whether you're on a high buy or a low buy. They're there just to strike and try and put fear into your hearts and not really offer you too much variation. I like the fact they're not showing like a different element on a low buy. Because now it means they can default potentially a lot more this round's a lot more slower as a result. Understand that Deco could be on this wall. AK's rifles coming out in play in droves for one win. And I think this is the first time I've actually seen Deco on this sniper. It's round 13.
Yeah, it shows how back and forth it has been and how brawly in a lot of ways. Not really been a slow-paced sniping map so far, but Deco does strike with his first. Excel next time. He's going to move back in towards Cave, a bit of a reposition here. Olymp is in towards Red House and has managed to got a fair bit of space there. Travis is definitely aware of it. And this is a tough angle for Deco. There's no escape route here. He has a smoke he can drop if he does get attacked, and Boomage can come in support, but if a pincer comes on quickly, he's in a bit of trouble. Got that flash and misses the shot. This is the issue. Immediately taken down, and Boomage in a bit of a struggle here, and this is the first opportunity as they swing on through. Turtle deals with him. Travis tries to wide swing it, but Moonwalk is a little bit quicker. 2v3 now as Nickelback arrives at the scene. Good swing to take down Moonwalk. Sam Forrester doesn't quite connect, and SNX takes down his teammate. Has to be now the clutch. 1 versus 2, no kit in hand. Knows that one player is still stuck behind default. That swing is good, but Forrester hits the shot and the follow-up. Fantastic clutch from Forrester.
Yeah, really well done. He uses the smokes with his full advantage there over towards short. And as you mentioned, understanding that the player is in towards default, you can then just transition your spread. I think he caught a glimpse of Turtle just on the edge of Cave. Insane transfer. Forrester bails one win out of a really difficult scenario. Because if they had lost that round, they would have had to have ecoed again. Timeout being called. Crunch time on the server in this first half. It's essential for one win. They get back to winning ways, and they do so in a clean manner to close out the remaining rounds.
Gotta say, they've been very impressed with what Ignis Serpens has been showing, particularly given the circumstances they're playing with their coach, right? And as you highlighted, missing their star player as well. The fact that they've been able to go kind of toe-to-toe here, and it's only been a couple of clutches that haven't gone their way that has set up one win to be ahead. It's an exciting series ahead of us, I feel.
Yeah, definitely. And the fact that the thing is, what you've got to consider though, is that this is one win's kind of awkward, turbulent map. Because they do really struggle on it. The fact that they're giving Ignis Serpens a pretty tough time and it's CT side bodes well for their future. If they win this, they're going to be so comfortable in Mirage. Like, I always expect that to go one win's way. So this is essential for Ignis Serpens so that they get this round on the board and this map, rather, over the line. Otherwise it's going to be 2-0.
Well, the round will certainly be an important part of that. Every time Boomage runs away, he like turns his back, I get so nervous. Being quite agile as he moves about. Deco now comes back towards B. Had a deep line in towards Cave last time, and it didn't quite work out for him. But Travis jiggling on ramp, it's quite a powerful position at this stage of the game, because he can drop that smoke and completely slow them down when the execute comes through, and it's only really room for one execute here with the utility. Flames come on down, that smoke is dropped. And in fact, it's off the back of just that Molotov coming on through. The smokes for the execute weren't through yet. It's going to cause an extra rotation to come on through. A lot of players here ready for this.
Big nade. You've got to look at Travis though. And he does deal with one. Moonwalk yet again will find impact, but he gets overwhelmed. Sandwich between the players over at Cave and Ramp. 3-on-3. Deco. Lineup not connecting at all. And maybe Nick back on the flank could provide a little bit of breathing room for one win, and he does just that. Ignis Serpens reduced to this Cave control, and he's going to get smoked off.
That's such a good smoke from Nickelback. Finds that kill, knows that ramp is completely clear, drops the smoke, and what can you do here? Well, apparently you catch Forrester on that quick boost, just trying to spam through, but Nickelback's gonna stick this. That flash certainly makes it seem that way, and it's a lovely flash. He's just getting away with murder here. Gets off the very last second after it's defused and gets away with his life.
That's wild. He dodges all of that spam. The way that he positions his body is that he looks slightly down, and that allows him to stand 1 or 2 steps further back than he normally expects. And that's why the spam doesn't actually connect, because Ignis Serpens, they're relying on him being on top of the bomb, and in actual fact he's the furthest pixel away from the defuse. So only a couple of stray bullets catch him right at the tail end. Round locked in for 1 win. A crucial victory for their path to carving out a map win on Ancient. Look at the immediate rotations coming in from the CT side as well. They're ready, armed, and dangerous to deal with A.
Well, Smoke goes down there, disrespecting and charging on through. Forrest is good for 1, Nickelback gets 1 as well, and he can fall back. Drops the flash, in fact, wants to continue fighting. Bombs in the open, Turtles locked on in. With Deco fighting the player that was also there as he rotated through. That's the next one on the flank, and with nothing to do, a 9-6 half for 1 win as we go to the break.
Welcome back in, everyone. 9 rounds, 1 win achieved on their CT side, and this paints a little bit of a problem for Ignis Serpens. Pistol round essential, and for 1 win, they are heading straight to that A bomb site.
Again, it's a 3B lean for Ignis Serpens early. It's not unusual to do this on the CT side, especially on the pistol round. I think as that utility starts to come on through, that's going to give them a bit of an idea that something is up, and well, they're going to start hitting on through. Oh, 1 win, Olim's trying to hit these shots, but can't quite connect. Deco's about to push on in, but Olim's found both. That's huge. Even the third player, and Turtle denies the bomb. This round has fallen apart. Nickelback was just meant to be the flanking element to secure the round, but well, what can he do?
Yeah, I'll be honest, this was a really weak pistol round from 1 win. The entire design of these smokes is to get you out, and sure, if you can take temple control, that's an added bonus, but you don't need to be jumping in 1 by 1. It's very individualistic, and Olim can just hold an angle. He can completely churn them up. Nickelback will find the first, would need a full house, which would be absolutely remarkable. So Travis get an ace in the first round of this game. Potentially, that could happen again, although back turn, moonwalk has got him dead to rights.
Yeah, nice positioning from Moonwalk to slink into the cutout there to find that one. So this pistol goes the way of Ignis Serpens. Now it was with them having that stack over towards B, but quickly realizing that wasn't where the hit was coming. The rotations were fast, and well, really it was Odin just coming out big in the temple. 1 win denied the bomb plant, which means they're probably just going to fleeker this one. For Ignis Serpens, they've got 3 M4A1Ss out. Head armor on everyone. That's the right call. So even if they, well, lack of MP9, it's not really a big deal because you still have pretty good weaponry into the actual gun round.
This could be very difficult to try and get a bomb down here if you're 1 win. Not really too sure where you can go. I think they're just going to wait. See if Ignis Serpens are going to give them anything into this round, and they really shouldn't. You don't need to force this issue here. There'll be an understanding that the buy will either be weaker than yours or down the dumps, downright awful. It's actually the latter of the 2 options. So as a result, you can just play in your setups, feel comfortable in your crossfires, and don't allow 1 win away into this. Triple up on B feels pretty good. There should be no weld in which one we get the bomb on.
No, there should be turned up here by 3 defenders. That flashbang do a great deal. And well, Nickelback does find 1. The bomb denied by SNX with the dual Berettas. Gets a double with those bad boys. And that one goes more or less how you expect it. They do lose 1 FAMAS, which is a little annoying because now you got to buy another FAMAS instead of an A1S, which you obviously would have preferred to buy.
Yeah.
Still, no harm, no foul. 1 win now, get the rifles out.
Yeah, for sure. Look, you've got a number of smokes you can use here if you're 1 win. Lots of nades early being deployed, but they all just miss Travis. Aggressive cave presence now being adopted by Ignis Serpens. Travis, spam lineup. Oh yeah, it is. That's nice. Right into the top left corner where players like to sit in. That's a really cool lineup. I'm definitely stealing that for all of my yellow level FACEIT games.
Yeah, yellow level indeed. That smoke is not good. That one's a yellow level smoke. Maybe even green level.
See, there's a lot in my games. Turtle backs up out of the donut, feels a little bit of pressure, and I'm liking this timing to come through towards A main because you feel the resistance over in mid. You can completely concede that control of Ignis Serpens. Moonwalk needs to be on a timing where he needs to look back in towards deep red. But currently, just really not worried about it.
Yeah, they're going to be hitting under the speed bomb site, and these 3 defenders haven't really budged. And at some point, you got to be worried about if you're Ignis Serpens because you've left mid completely open for some time. However, I think you've just got a lot of information just now, given that you peeked it and seen 2 players aggressively in towards cave. Turtle is sort of in charge of mid. And they're just going to be flanking quick. This hit's coming on through. Flashbang forces next time back. Moonwalk. Slight gap here, and he's going to catch Boomage on the plant out in the open. Time is an issue. They have to get this one down. Deco's found one at least, and Nickelback is able to plant the bomb. Deco finds a second on that flank. Now these two Cave players are under pressure. Deco is still coming on through, and they just seem caught completely unawares. Next time's the only one remaining, and he is caught in the back of Cave. Well, he's going to be fighting his demise there. Double digits for one win.
Yeah, insane round coming out of one win. I honestly thought Ignis Serpens had it. The fact that the pressure and the information out of the CT side was enough just to hold all of their players, but one win able to get the bomb down there. And then Deco in the back lines deals with the mid flank, deals with the Cave players. Really insane round coming out of one win. And that's just left Ignis Serpens with the pistoles. Boomich doesn't want to have any fun.
Yeah, fun. Chances of fun are quite low here, unfortunately. Lack of Zeus's means that fun is really out of the question, in fact. That's the only way you can have fun. It's with the Zeus in these sort of rounds. Unless you hit a gnarly deagle. I saw like a
ripper, man.
Yeah, well, that's to make a point there. I saw this like a meme that was kind of like, have you seen Avatar The Last Airbender?
I have.
Yeah, so it was like Aang and had Pog written in front of it. And it was like looking back at all the words people used to use, like epic and win and prone and like, rad and sick. Like, those are all the words that kind of have come before Pog. So the question is, what comes next? What follows Pog?
Champ.
Heart. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, we'd say kind of here. One win, hoping for a flawless, not a kind of. An assurity. Oh, but it might be a kind of one, because SNX does deal with Deco, immediate trade, and Olymp. We're going for here. Absolutely nothing. Forrester decimates a quad kill in the round. 17-8. This man's a gamer.
I just feel it's like nothing like anywhere near. Like, there's nothing funny about describing a meme, you know? Like,
yeah, I know. I was just letting you cook, but
yeah,
it was just kind of it kind of boiled over into.
It's kind of like reading the old text of the meme. You're like, yeah, okay, I understand the thought of it, but do I understand the heart of it?
That's where we prep our memes that we're going to incorporate into the cast that we think on the top of our head randomly. We let production just put it up. It's like, yeah, funny meme. Travis, oh, he's got a funny feeling in his head. Bullet straight between the eyes. SNX opens up and Olymp is on a very fast flank. Look at this. How fast is this for A main?
Oh, he's disrespecting the smoke as well. Catches Nickelback, and well, he catches another as well. This is a huge round from Olymp. A triple kill coming through off the back of that push. Deco's already called the round off. Can't do anything. And Olymp wants some more. He's already walking on through. They don't want to let him save this AK, and it's a long minute ahead of him. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. That was Deco's kill. I mean, I think he would have been hunted anyway, but you would have liked to take a few down with you.
That was not Pog.
No. Olymp, bit of a champ for that round. Massive quadruple kill in the end.
It's just the way he's just so brazen about it. He just pushes A main, expects nothing there, and then he just walks through the smoke that was thrown down by his teammates in towards mid. Kind of insane. But now one winner, I have to be very careful of that. I don't think he can really pull out that play again. But as soon as I say that, he's doing it again.
Yeah, he's pushing towards A main. It's not common to take main control. The question is, how far do you push the issue? And I guess if you've found an empty around already, you can start to push through here. The issue is, well, hits coming through over towards B. Travis has found an opening. Moonwalk is able to hold for two. Olymp is making his way through. Next time takes down Nickelback. That's a big kill to find. There's a lack of utility here for the T's. Deco needs to be finding these frags. Forrester trying to find them as well. And almost awkward fight. He's able to win out that first and even the second. How does Forrester pull that off? And it has to be Olymp now, the hero of the round. Try out. 1 versus 2. That bomb is planted and the smoke lands right in his face.
Yeah, they know he's here because he just threw a flashbang. So now he can just wait. Crossfire established out of Deco and Forrester. They've got him locked in. But with the amount of time that Olymp has spent just waiting patiently, Deco's now worried about the potential flank in from CT spawn. Olymp is trying to separate these two players, knows that Forrester is quite low, and potentially could be the first angle of opportunity. Olymp does it, and he's got the kit to try and jump on this bomb. Deco, the spam, oh no! Swaps to the Tech 9, can't do it! Olymp steals away the round!
Oh, and it's the last second. That must have been a .01 or something. You could just hear that noise at the very end, and yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, a bit of a thrown round at the end, right? If Forrester just stays in position and gives up his life, then, it's locked in because he just can't get past that crossfire. But as soon as one part of that setup goes down, it's so much easier for the clutch to come through and to be able to get away with that defuse. And the fact that that smoke plume's such a large position, it's like there's like a little corner he's tucked into. It could be anywhere in that smoke. Spam doesn't connect. An unfortunate round to be losing, and Olymp again. Man that does it all for Ignis Serpens.
Push though. Oh, coming in right at the perfect moment, but one win overwhelmed them. Now it's a foot race towards B, but if you're one win, you don't even need to commit here. And they're actually getting out of dodge. They want to go all the way towards A, and then the rotations have completely scrambled. You can leave Forrester here as a lurk, and you get the rest of your team making deep ground towards A main.
The Turtle's going to be peering on through Red House, and he's not spot anything at the moment, but one men do look like they might be coming back through mid. So his position here will be critical in getting that information. He's going to fall off after not spotting anything. Wants to go back towards A, as there's been no contact from one win for some time now after that initial salvo. Well, that smoke, it's going to go quite deep. And it is going to land at a time they have to respect it. Boosted over. Oh, there must have been a gap just in the side of it. And Forrester on the lurk through mid catches Olymp. That's going to be the round right there.
Yeah, sweet round out, one win. Really good mid-rounding from them. Ignis Serpens just caught so far off guard, and Turtle, that's when there was a massive gap in the left-hand side. The Boomers could just sit in it and completely capitalise upon it. 12-10. The buffer starting to extend yet again for one win. Money is going to be an interesting situation for Ignis Serpens. Next time can hold on to his M4. Olymp could probably drop a couple of rifles. It all depends on how the finances are looking after this bomb explosion. I kind of lost a little bit of track at where the round loss bonus stands. I know they just won the past couple of previous rounds, so it should be quite low here, and yeah. You're going to have to force. So I don't even drop an AWP over. Or you could do double rifle.
Yeah, I feel like double rifle's a better play, right? Yeah. Because it's going to set you up with enough that you can feel fairly competitive into this round. Turtle gets the deagle. But that's fair. He's the coach. He's the one that you want to be giving the worst weaponry. So now one win have a good opportunity to completely break the economy here. Not sharing anything.
That really scared me.
Someone is hacking my PC and yours hard too. SNX, MP9 in hand, goes down to Travis. At least the rifle's still here. Moonwalk, and next time still have them on B. Oh, the Moonwalk's going to be peering on through. A bit of a shuffle. Next time does get Travis after he takes out his teammate. One man can really go anywhere right now. I think Ignis realised this. Oh, really almost catches that spots boomage just as that smoke plumes, but can't quite line up.
And now it's just going to be this A split. All that molly though, Boomage has to run through it. Turtle, though, hasn't got a deal with the capitalise, but Olim's got a premium weapon, and he's trying to find all the kills. Boomich left walking wounded. 3 on 2. This is still very doable, but next time falls. And now it's all up to Tan, Cam, and Turtle. Can't snap the neck of Deco on 1 winner up to 13.
Yeah, and as mentioned, it's such an important round for them to win because 14 is more or less assured. And the systematic pick of Ignis Serpens, so not a position you want to find yourself in here on this CT side. After such a strong T side as well, right? Like, they get 7 rounds in the end, which feels very, very solid, all things considered. There's been a bit of a struggle here on the defense after winning that pistol.
This one should just be 14. Again, been too chaotic. And Jet Boomich finds straight, bomb site completely unlocked for 1 win, and you move forward. And I guess what's going to change for Ignis Serpens? What's the formula to gather some more rounds together here? Because 1 would have been incorporating a lot of mid-rounding in which they keep their opponents guessing. They're not really sure where they're going to end up. A lot of fakes have been thrown in, and it really is catching Ignis Serpens off guard. I'd like to see a lot more either proactivity in towards mid, because they don't really fight for it. Like, you've got the utility and the smokes that rain down over, but you don't really get aggressive pushes coming out of Ignis Serpens at all. And it allows so much control for Forrester just to use 1 smoke and take all the space by himself.
Oof. That was an ecstasy. Did actually manage to do a little bit of damage there. Travis removed. And just about judges the distance he needed to be, but no chance of picking up that AK, unfortunately for him. At least next time has his to hold on over. This is now a critical juncture for Ignis Serpens. Have to be winning this one, or it's going to be very difficult for them to close out their map pick. Deco's got that AWP as well. Decided to invest into that one. And none on the opposing side. I don't think we've seen an AWP on Ignis Serpens yet.
Yeah, I wonder who would be all here. Because it was Lena before, if I'm not mistaken. Spam from SNX, not connecting, and we would have been able to maybe get a freebie onto Deco on the boost, but instead gets mollied off. Nickelback deals with the first, and SNX instantly traded out. This looks really solid for 1 win, but Turtles found Boomich out over towards Donut. You have to get past the big old flank of Olimp. He's always a thorn in their backside, and Deco needs to be careful pivoting between these 2 angles.
Deco's dead. Olimp should be clearing him. Yeah, so that's an easy kill for him. Deco removed. Travis now in charge of the rabble. It's a little bit of an awkward engagement there. Turtle Slow HP and Nickelback has been phenomenal. Gets his 3rd in the round. He is doing wonders here for the team, carrying them on his shoulders. Runs out of bullets, then while Travis has a few to end the life of Olimp. That's going to be map point secured for 1 win.
Yeah, that was really smart out of 1 win. Even in that 1 versus 2 against Olimp, they just keep jiggling the angle, and they just keep shooting him to the point where Olimp can't actually get a clean fight on either of them. They're both moving in tandem. They're ping-ponging the contact from one another and ensuring that Ignis Serpens don't have a way back into this round. And look at what they've got to work with as a buy. It is really ropey. 1 M4, that is it to keep you alive in the game.
It's not what you want to be working with, that's certainly for sure. And it's on Moonwalk, not Olimp, who has kind of been their big star. And look at this hit onto A. No one's here. Olimp does arrive. Got that player tucked in towards Donut as well, but he's smoked off. Next time comes to support, so they've got a bit of a bait and switch setup, and that Molotov is perfect. Burns as Boomage booms him. Moonwalk does find Deco with that M4. Next, the Boomage has found another. While 2 players are low, the bomb is planted. Nickelback, wow, this is going to be a well-timed push through. Kills going on the site. Back and forth. And suddenly, a couple of kills come through, but there's the Nickelback on that flank. SNX now in the 1v2, stuck between two positions, and it's Boomage to take him down, and 1 win to take map 1 of Ancient.
Yeah, so impressed with 1 win on that T side. There was a lot of mid-round variations that were really capturing Ignis Serpens off guard. There was some really standout moments, especially from Olymp, and you've got Turtle. Tell you what, to be fair, Turtle didn't do that badly considering.